If you found this place, you were meant to be here. This is the high guy. Welcome, everybody knows life gets heavy, life gets rough. Sometimes this world can feel too much. That's when we breathe, that's when we smile, that's when we slow it down a while. No kings, no throne, no one's above. We're just people trying to spread more love. Hands up, feel that bass, smile on every single face. No fear, no lies, put your worries in the sky. Inside, every mountain got a different side. Every sunset paints another dream. Nothing really ever what it seems. Mind opens wider than the Milky Way. Finding little miracles every day. See the colors dancing in the trees. Hear the music floating on the breeze. Take a walk, touch the ground. Listen close, life got a sound. Not escaping, just seeing clear. Finding joy while we're already here. Going crazy, maybe that's why we're moving so lazy. Screens got everybody looking down. We're over here lifting up the whole town. Bring your neighbor, bring your friend. Good vibrations never gotta end. Different stories, different names. Every soul got different flames. Here nobody's left behind. Everybody eats, everybody shines. If you're hurting, pull up a chair. There's enough good energy to share. Higher, higher, higher. Can you feel the vibration? One heartbeat, one nation, one tribe, one destination. We don't panic when tomorrow calls. We build each other, that's how nobody falls. Plant a seed and watch it grow. That's the only way we know. Dance in the rain, laugh in the storm. Keep each other safe and warm. Every sunrise, every breath, living fully till our final step. When the music fills the night, everything gonna be alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm the high guy, light up the sky. Good vibes only till the day we die. Whoa, come inside. Everybody's family by my side. DFG, raise them high. DFG. Take care of the earth. Take care of each other. Smile more. Laugh louder. Live free. And remember, the vibe is stronger when we rise together. I'm the high guy. And I'll see you around the fire.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs. And today we've got Glory League Championship semifinals starting in about 5 minutes. Tossed up here between GOAT and TmSp. It is set to be one hell of a swing, one hell of a show. Something that I hope you are all going to be looking forward to, as I am. So let's get the music kicking. Let's jump in and let's cross our fingers and hope to die that this is going to be one of those games. Because let's be honest, folks, GOAT and TmSp are two of the top teams in the game. Both coming out of this Glory League doing absolutely fantastic. So we're hoping for one heck of a fight here, starting in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. What's up, Pixel Punk? How are you doing? And welcome to stream. Booyah is correct. Booyah is correct. I actually did not bet on this event. I bet on DLLM for tomorrow. This is one of those fights where, truth be told, I don't know where to put my bet. I have been told to bet on GOAT, but I have a special place in my heart for Team Spirit. I think Team Spirit is probably one of the best coordinated ones. I think that they are probably one of the best coordinated teams. So this should be a good fight. But talking to Edgar himself, he says that he's not very confident in their ability to take on GOAT today. So we'll see what happens, but I have a feeling that it should be a good fight regardless. Again, starting at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. No, I dumped all my guesses. If you want to look over here, I dumped all my guesses on DLLM. And then obviously I've got my 5,000 in here for DLLM to win everything, because that's what I think is going to take. I think that's who's going to take the end, if I'm correct. So I've got all my money on DLLM, but that doesn't mean that I'm not hoping and praying that Team Spirit pulls out here, because, I mean, like I said, I have a special place in my heart for them. I think they're probably one of the better teams. I just hope they can come out swinging today and kind of showing that. So we'll see what happens here in 2 minutes and 45 seconds as we start. Oh boy, I hope you guys are ready. You guys got your coffees, you guys got your bevies. What's up, Stitch? How you doing? Good morning. We are set for one hell of a day today, folks. It's going to be a great game. I hope you guys are ready. 2.5 minutes to go. And then we'll jump in on GOAT and TmSp and see who's going. I'm fasting, only water. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm drinking coffee. Does that count? Can you drink coffee? Can you drink black coffee? Because that's what I'm drinking. There's no calories in coffee, right? Only water, bitch. That's what I'm drinking. Black coffee, baby. Put some hair on your chest. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Black coffee, put hair on your chest and poop in your butt. You know, he smells like poop from a butt or shit from an ass. Oh, that's funny. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, but that's funny. That's some funny shit right there. Fetty Sketty showing up. What's up? Hello. Welcome into stream, folks. We got a minute before the game starts. We've got a whole minute before the game starts. We've got a whole minute before the game starts. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that follow button. Subscribe to the channel. Fill out the notification bell. Share this with your friends. Comment on a video. Do all the stuff that doesn't cost a dime. Help grow this channel as far as we can, folks. 43 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Are you excited as I am? Let's get this rocking and rolling, folks. Hello, Gorov. Hello, Gorov. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you guys all here. We're starting in 20 seconds. Ali Reza, bet on GOAT. I hope they win. That is where the majority of the money is. I'm hoping TmSp wins just to make it a good fight. Can you shout out my alliance, WZGL, please? Not a problem, Katsudon Vince. Welcome to stream. Here we go, folks. Here we go. And we're live. All right, so we've got GOAT over on the top blue side. We got TmSp coming in on red side. Right now we've got Edgar. We've got a name I can't pronounce. Just waiting for everyone to hit inside. 2.5 minutes to start. GOAT hitting the floor running. 25 people logged in. They're hitting that 30 fast. TmSp is waiting. Now, what we're expecting to see and what we're hoping to see, there we go. There's the numbers. There's the 29. There's the 30. Full 30 coming in from TmSp first. Full 30 coming in from TmSp first, but we've got GOAT on the other side. Don't think these guys are anything less than amazing. Got some big players on this team. This should be a good fight, folks. 30-30 should be a good fight. So we're going to be looking for Edgar to be stepping up here. Defenders over here. That's a good guy. It's a good guy to fight with as well. You guys want someone you want on your team. Leviathan is here. Ice is here. Perchik is here. Tops is here. Salamandra. Evil. Brooke. Step. It's going to be a good fight, folks. Minute and 28 seconds. GOAT GOAT is still missing 2 players. And they also have a good team. They've got Chavas, Santa, Red Mango, Arson, Claire. Boy, this is going to be a good fight. Firmer Big. They got some world champions here. Mr. Freeman, Firmer Big, Claire, they're all going to Worlds. So this could be a precursor to what we see. Hoping for a great expansion here coming out of TmSp. We'll see who is rocking and rolling. And we'll see who comes out swinging first. 44 seconds until we get going, ladies and gentlemen. If you have yet to hit that like button, share the channel, subscribe to the channel, fill out the notification bell, or comment on a video. You got 30 seconds to get that done before we get rocking and rolling. Let's get into it, folks. Hey, what's up, Kane? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to stream, welcome to stream, welcome to stream. Here we go, 10 seconds. And then we get to hit the ground running. GOAT's still missing 2 players. And the battle starts, here we go. Red starts swarming the field. Blue starts swarming the field. Still missing out on 2 players. Panda Boy says the GOAT will lose badly today. Says GOAT will lose badly today. Look at them swarm. Look at that field presence just swinging out with troops. Lots on the move. Lots on the move. Let's see where they move to. They've already got that forward outpost secured. And he's going for that helipad. Talk about quick. Yeah, that's the Sarah Jeremy we're talking about. That's my favorite speed pair you want. Talk about picking out that helipad first. Sarah Jeremy coming way faster than the others. Though I'm not sure why they're not taking it across over to the operations base to steal that real quick. They've got the helipad rocking, but they could pop out to get that operations base already. As it'll unlock here in just a couple of seconds. And now they're moving over. GOAT's on the march. They're going to hit that operations base and try to get to the other operations base first. TmSp should be responding in time, getting there in time. But they are swarming, heading over to zombies. Let's see what happens when we start to get some actual contact here in the field. I'm not a big fan of this scroll out method today. Hey, thanks for hitting that subscribe button there. I'm Merrick 4K'd. All right, so we've got some initial engagement here, trying to push them off of the zombies. Bottom team looks like Goat is going to be handling that, as the red is just getting there now, but we do have a rally heading. Tops has got a rally heading on the opponent helipad. Zombies are up. TmSp is a little bit behind. Blue's going to capture those. Goats are going to capture those zombies on the bottom side real quick. Looks like they might actually get the top side too. Goat is taking the lead so far. They do have one of the forward outposts, and it looks like they are trying to capture that. They got pushed back, no problem. Now we got the big fights coming out here for zombies. TmSp is nice and organized. Goat is a little bit spread out, so we'll see if that brings out anything for them. Let's see if that sends the swing for them. Let's go in low mode here today, so we can see a little bit more what we're doing here. Unfortunately, on high, it's all in white, which is dumb. They should make these still red and white, or red and blue, except for just the names. It's kind of dumb. So we'll go on low. All right, they're still pushing out this team. It looks like TmSp might have the upper hand here. TmSp does have more here, it looks like. They're more concentrated. Let's see if they can take out this win. TmSp is more coordinated right now. They are sending Goat home out of the top zombies. Let's see how they're doing over in bottom zombies. TmSp pushing Goat back out of both zombie areas. Already aggressing the helipad. Top sending that rally, aggressing the helipad, having Goat have to respond. But we do have another rally heading the opposite way, so they're poking both sides here. She don't talk loud, she just lets the crown sparkle. TmSp is keeping the score nice and close. We've also got a rally going on the opposing helipad, or the operations base. Arson holding strong though. Top zombies, we now have a good fight here. But it seems that Goat is just trickling in and having their troops send home one at a time. TmSp far more organized here, hoping to capture these zombies early. Now, Goat has gone through and captured all the forward outposts on the backside, so they do have a little bit of an upper hand here. So we got a little bit more GOAT here than TmSp, but TmSp is basically just trying to push them off zombies. Goat finally making a little bit of a push back into there. We got some attacks over on the helipad here. They're just going to swarm that down from Lulu. Zombies are coming up. It's going to be close. We're going to see a fight over this one to see who catches it. It's going to be more of a... Okay, so one goes to Goat. One went to Goat. Yeah, Goat captured the first. Goat captured the second. Even though TmSp had him pushed, Goat captures both first wave of zombies. Now they're out swarming out of Cassius, trying to take over the operations base with a rally. We're going to see if they don't refill. Goat's coming in for a swarm addition to help with that Dong Fang rally, which is doing well against the Cassius Boyd. Now we have some field coming back here, it looks like, to try to help out with that operations base. If they don't turn, they're going to lose that. They've also got a swarm happening on the other side, not that that's going to do much. That rally's still having benefit trades. TmSp finally making a response here to help defend against the operations base. Hopefully get it defended nicely. All right, so they pushed off the other side. Again, GOAT Goat does have the back forward outposts, so they do have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to those points. They're currently earning 480 over the 380 that we're getting from TmSp. But those two first zombies did leave Goat in the lead now by a decent margin, almost twice the point cap right now. But we're still only 10 minutes in, very, very early, lots to go. Goat coming in to help try to secure that operations base. TmSp trying to push back. They got some more help in the operations base. They're now swarming down that rally. That rally should be taken care of soon, depending on how TmSp responds. But TmSp is also unmanned here in comparison. Goat looks to have more players here coming to push that operations base. Leviathan has got another rally heading to the opposing operations base. We got some Goat sticking behind to help swarm that one down. What's up, 20G Butter? Who voted TmSp? Raise the hand so they are blamed. Hey, I would have voted for TmSp. I have a special place in my heart for these guys. I think they do very, very well. I think they're one of the most organized teams in the competition. It just turns out that they didn't bring enough of the might, it looks like. But we'll see. We still got lots of time left. Still got 49 minutes left in the game. We'll see what can happen. Goat now overwhelming TmSp in the field by the operations base here. However, they are pushing the opposite side, keeping those rallies focused. Keeping Goat engaged at all of their potentials. Rallies are sent to distract. Rallies are sent to distract. Another rally sent to distract. And we've got 3 minutes until the first bio canister, which could, in theory, change everything, folks. In theory, those could change everything. So we need to watch out for those. Here we go. TmSp trying to push them off, but unfortunately, Goat's bringing a little bit more to go. They are trying to swarm down a Cassius Boyd, which isn't working for their benefits. Unfortunately, it looks like Mira Alpha is just going to be losing some of those troops to that swarm. Thanks very much, Katsu. All the music that we have is AI generated by the community, for the community, about the community. All witnessed and able to be listened to either on YouTube itself with some of the playlists that I've put out, or on stream 6 days a week. You're more than welcome to join us for those. Hello, Chris Turner. Hello, Lestat. Hello, Alice. Hello, Miss World Class. Welcome to stream, folks. Welcome to stream. And again, if you have yet to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, fill the notification bell, or share this with your friends. These are things that don't cost anything, but really help grow the channel. So if you can do those things for me, I would be greatly appreciated. Just show your support to the channel and to the community. Goat pushing TmSp off of that operations base now entirely, so they should be able to look at focusing it like they are. And again, holding out these back forward outposts is just a nice little bit of a feather in the cap. 2 minutes to the first canister in the middle, folks. Skittles, what's up, buddy? TmSp really has to start turning on something here. They're still holding the helipads and the operations bases. Those are the big points. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We got more of these battles coming in as TmSp slowly starts to trickle in, trying to push off of their operations base. A minute to go for the first canister. Let's see if we got anybody. Yep, Goat prepping for it. TmSp struggling to get their numbers up. All of that fighting coming towards the helipad on the left side. All of that coming towards the helipad on the left side. But unfortunately, that rally is going to get swarmed down before it even gets there. Rough experience. TmSp is having one heck of a problem. TmSp having a heck of a problem trying to respond here. Still holding out with that Cassius Boyd. Sed is just holding it out like a champ there. But still, 27 seconds, and it looks like there's no competition coming for the middle. Goat is going to take a bio building easy in the first round. 45 minutes left on the clock, and they are setting it up. Under 2 times the points, though, so TmSp is keeping up on the ratio here. Unfortunately, they are going to give up that first one with only 5 seconds left before GOAT captures. Yep, they're already going to capture. This is going to be too little too late, I think. As they pick it up, and they're running, and they picked it up with a very fast squad. GOAT is going to get this first canister early, and unfortunately a little bit easier. TmSp struggling to get their numbers back. Maybe just a little bit too much to bite, a little bit too much to chew, you know what I mean? And there goes that first canister into the forward outpost, securing an additional 3,000 points. And now we are at the 2-to-1 point difference. You think the music's too loud? Okay, we'll bring it down just a little bit. No problem. We can bring the music down just a little bit. All that fight over the middle left with nothing but GOAT GOAT taking the points.
Welcome to the High Guy stream.
Be our guest, be our guest. Hey, what's up, Junior? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now TmSp is trying to get that operations base, the pressure off that operations base. They now finally hold all the positions on their side of the map. All they have to do now is hold out at this point, and then reorganize, coordinate their services. Here we go, here we go. That push out is coming. But they're trickling in. They're not coming coordinated. So unfortunately, they're getting sent home one at a time, too. Big fights here for that operations base. They finally released the pressure off the operations base. And in the process, now GOAT is trying to, again, to take those forward outposts. I'm a firm believer that the forward outposts aren't worth very much. But in a situation like this where you're both holding those operations bases so well, those forward outposts become quite important. Here we go, folks. They're bringing those in. We're still holding those helipads, which is great to see. The fight's coming off of the operations base. Now they're just fighting in the field. We see that on both sides of the field. TmSp bringing much more in the south side than they are in the north. Seems GOAT is pressing them at their operations base a little bit harder. Hi, guy, you should accept that GOAT is better than TmSp. You're not wrong. I'm not saying that they aren't. I just think that TmSp has better organization. GOAT is just stronger. It's just tough to see. So unfortunately, that's just that prospect. I prefer TmSp, but I will absolutely agree that GOAT is doing a very good job at keeping them held down right now. What's up, Blanche? Blanchetan? What's up, Flashy? All right, TmSp finally has all the pressure off, but now they got to push up to those zombies. Those zombies will be popping up in a couple of minutes. TmSp going for that operations base with a full flank swarm of it. If they're going to do anything about it, that's how they're going to have to respond. But TmSp and GOAT are now fighting entirely over that operations base. And unfortunately, that Nova Ethan is just doing what Nova Ethan does and chunking that AoE damage to everybody fighting on that circle. Look at all those numbers chunking. Those are big numbers we're seeing on the play, on the battlefield. Thank you very much, Surya. Why does nobody respect the beef nugget? God damn it! Right, Smoke? The beef nugget. Why do we not have beef nuggets? I've asked this before. I don't understand it. All right, they are still now, well, TmSp is bringing up that, they are less than 2 times now, so they are bringing up the ratio. But they definitely need to be able to pick up these zombies. They have to turn this right now. If they want any kind of change, they have to get these zombies, and they have to get the next canister. If they don't get the next canister, we are going to experience a problem. Goat coming in to swarm those bottom zombies now. Big fight coming in the top side as well. TmSp trying to secure the area. Got to get all of those zombies as quick as you can. Not only do they provide a little bit of a buff, but they also provide points for your team. If Goat lose, I sell you for oil. Oh my god, games. I appreciate it. Doug the Nug. I'm a matter of Goat. Leader Mira is a great strategy. Is a great leader. Nova Ethan is best Garrison in the game right now. I don't agree with that. I don't think Nova Ethan is the best Garrison in the game right now. Especially with the fact that AoE is not working properly or changed or fixed. Big fights though, lots of spread out options. Looks like Goat is a little bit more coordinated here than TmSp is, unfortunately. Unfortunate for TmSp, but we do have a press on the operations base, keeping them distracted. Unfortunately, Leviathan is getting absolutely dog-walked here by those swarms. You send the rallies, but you got to send the troops with it. Yeah, and then they start to trickle in. See, this is the problem I'm having here, where they start trickling in once at a time. You kind of need to bring your groups in a group, you know what I mean? It's a good fight nonetheless, though. Lots of field fighting here, trying to get that pressure, but GOAT is just a little bit more dominant on the field than TmSp is. We got another minute until the zombies appear, until the big bad boys appear. Yeah, you got to give TmSp credit. They are fighting to the end here. They are holding those operations bases, holding those helipads very, very well. Where they are doing incredibly well. Still maintaining that two times score ratio. Again, they have to get both of these zombies and the canister. If they don't get both zombies and the canister, this game is pretty much over. Yeah, if they don't get the zombies and the canisters, this game is pretty much over. So we'll see how they're looking on the south side. All right, that's what I like to see. The squads moving in a group. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Push towards that zombie spawn. It's coming up in about 15 seconds. Bottom side looks like it could be close. Top side, TmSp finally getting off their helipad, bringing it out front. Let's see if they're going to be able to rush this down. 2 seconds here. Here we go. Here we go. Damn, both zombies go to Goat. Both zombies go to Goat. TmSp struggling for these captures. Both zombies went to Goat. Stepping a little bit over that 2-time score now. And a rally sitting up on the on Defender's Garrison. And unfortunately, having better trades currently. Here we go, folks. And the swarm's coming in to help. They're doing everything they can to get that operations base. The fight's over here. It looks like Goat has secured the zombie situation as well. TmSp's got to respond or they're going to lose that operations base that they've been holding so long. TmSp now on their way. They are on their march, but they got to get there soon. Yeah, here comes the troops to help swarm down that rally and help protect that operations base. But Goat is coming into support, so we'll see what happens. That Ethan Nova is having a problem against that Me Talk Rubina. Thank goodness for the swarms, otherwise they would have had problems here, bro. Bro, why do you wonder? GOAT will be the champion, believe it or not. Nope. GOAT will not win against DLLM. DLLM is going to beat them, no problem, I think. I think the next fight is going to be one of the best ones. DLLM versus TLNM is going to be one of the best fights I think we're going to see. But I think DLLM is going to wipe the floor with the winner of this match. Yay, my 15K bet on GOAT is slowly bearing fruits now. Very nice, very nice. Hey, what's up, Demon? All right, so we're still covering this fight. We got 4 minutes till the next canister. Yeah, DLLM and TLNM is going to be one hell of a fight. I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a fight. Yeah, TLNM versus DLLM is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy good. Yeah, I'm excited for that match tomorrow, which reminds me, if you want to join us, we're going to be live again tomorrow, streaming the game, and then popping right into our weekly live stream. So be looking forward to that tomorrow, folks. Hey, listen, I said that TmSp had the potential to win, and I would have put my money on TmSp to win this one, but after talking to Edgar, he said to bet on GOAT, so I wouldn't have bet on them afterwards. And to be fair, I bet on TmSp last time when nobody else did, so you can tell me that I'm wrong, but my record speaks for itself. They're finally pushing this operations base, but Cassius Boyd doing very well to hold. Cassius Boyd doing very well to hold. As long as they can fill in those reinforcements as the swarm comes in. What is the huge scratch at your wall in the background? Oh, it's just my background, my shitty wall. It was like that when we bought the house. Tomorrow, which time the match? Again, it starts at the same time, 13 UTC for tomorrow as well. It's a wall-lussy. No, that's one of the first things we got to get fixed here, folks. When I revamp this office, that'll be one of the first things you got to do. Yeah, well, it'll be one of the first things we got to do is do up that back wall. And I got some ideas. My wife got a bunch of those gem art, bead art things. So we're going to see. Operations base still being held, but it is being pushed on the other side. That Ethan Nova put in some heavy work. Heavy work. But GOAT is pressing hard here. Now we do see Top setting a rally now at the operations base, setting a distraction, it looks like. Giant pot leaf plant. All right, TmSp, I got to give you guys a ton of credit. You are coming out swinging. You guys are pushing hard, but unless we can get something to swing, you guys got a minute and a half, and you better capture that bio building.
Late night, city breeze slow. Croxy in the frame. Let it run.
Here we go, folks. Still got that rally going on the other side to distract, bringing a bunch of troops outside of that area, but still that rally not able to do much damage to the operations base. It's holding very nicely. Watch your eyes. We got a minute until that bio building. TmSp has got to start getting there. TmSp has got to start moving in. If they're going to get to that middle, they got to do it now. They're going to have to do something because unfortunately they are getting bodied. We got to get some of those red squads moving to that middle. Take the fight and orchestrate it away from your operations bases and on top of that middle. As you can see, they're all starting to just make the run for it. They got to get there soon. 30 seconds until it goes up, folks. King Loop, there is still a power difference. It's not as balanced as we want them to be. So they still have like armament differences, right? Those things are not balanced. The only things that are balanced, I believe, is equipment. So like not squad equipment, but like your account equipment and parts and stuff like that, and then like your heroes. All right, now we got to fight over the bio canister. 5 seconds on a pick off of Chevis here. Can he get it? Can he? Nope. Reset the timer. Beautiful. 4-second pickup over here on Jiro. Nope, he's dropped 2. All right, it's picked up. It's picked up. Jiro's got it. Jiro's got it. Jinro's got it, sorry. And he's got it on a Maxwell. Can he move fast enough? He is out of reach, folks. He is out of reach, folks. He's gone. Goat is going to pick up the next canister and secure the win. Unfortunate. Only parts and workshop are the same. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Coco? Goat secures that, pushes more than twice the score now, and is now aggressing everywhere. They got a rally going on the heli. They're not going to win the helipad rally, but the distraction is definitely enough to give them off of that canister in the middle. Goat is just insurmountable today. They are just pushing harder than I've seen. Can we see anything else? We've got something else going towards the fight, towards this operations base. They are really pushing it, trying to get that, trying to get Sed's Cassius Boyd out of there. But Cassius Boyd holding up like a great run. Look at that fight. Now we got some big squads coming in for this big fight over the operations base. Cassius Boyd holding out very well. The coordination is insane to see these two teams coming out swinging as hard as they are. Lots of damage, lots of action coming in here. TmSp is feeling the brunt work as they get sent home in swaths. Yeah, it seems GOAT is just too much to handle here on this operations base. Cassius Boyd still holding out at about 40% HP on the operations base, though. I did not bet on this match. I did not bet on this match. And Coco disagrees. DLLM will not win. Well, we'll see what happens out of that one. I think DLLM is going to win everything. I think DLLM is going to win everything. But if they don't, and here's the thing, I'm hoping that DLLM, to be honest, I'm hoping DLLM gets beat by TLNM because I have friends in TLNM. But in the same breath, they've got to take my coins from me. Do you know what I mean? They've got to take my coins from me. You know what I mean? I want them to take my coins from me. Does that make sense? Like, I want TLNM to win because I got friends there, but they got to take my coins from me, if that makes sense. Who predict champion team? Cross our toes. Fingers, toes, and testicles, folks. All right, Goat has finally secured the operations base now that was being held for so long, which is going to set them apart just a little bit more. If we're looking at that point cap, TmSp is only securing 220 per minute, while Goat is sitting at 460, which will jump by an additional 160 here once that operations base gets secured. Cross the nips. Oh boy, can we? If TLNM wins, our entire friend group will celebrate the coin loss. Absolutely. Take away all my rewards and do it, and then tell me you told me so. You know what I mean? I want you to tell me you told me so. I'm giving the opportunity to tell me you told me so. Bro, put your coins on Goat. There is no way than that. Well, in this match, yeah, it looks like that's the way it was. I'm glad I didn't bet on this match because I would have lost. I'm glad I didn't have enough coins to bet on this match because I would have lost. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bet on this because I would have lost. Do a backflip? Bitch, I can't even do a regular flip, let alone a backflip. What are we talking about? I'm always too scared to do a backflip. Do a backflip, he says. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, look at that. We got an operations base stolen on the other side. I didn't even notice because I was too busy hanging out with you guys. We've got 3 operations bases going to TmSp. Maybe they're going to make a comeback. They got 24 minutes to swing back on something. I don't know if this is possible, folks. I don't know if this is possible. But they've pushed for 3 operations bases now, and they're holding, so we'll see what happens. What a beautiful turn of events. Come on, TmSp. Swing it hard, boys and girls. Let's get this. Let's get this. See if they can't turn something around here. Holding out 3 of the operations bases. Operations bases are the key to this event. You hold those operations bases for the most and you get yourself a great chance to get the win. You do have to get zombies and canisters. So TmSp has to fucking find a way to swing that. But. Now we have a 2-second swing. Now we're all of a sudden this is going to jump. TmSp is finally making more points now. TmSp is making more points now. Though Sigma Wolf is holding with his boy Cassius currently, that swarm looks to be able to be enough to take it down. Unless TmSp can come in to respond, they're going to lose that operations base. Do you see the way Rosalia struts in the field instead of running? Yeah, she kind of just like does her own thing, you know what I mean? Just look at her. She's just like do. See, like, look at her. She's just like do. I walk faster than you run, bitch. So Goat ends up taking their operations base back, resetting those point standards. We have another zombie coming up here in a couple of minutes, and Goat's looking to be taking those ones too. All the fighting in the field. We're pushing here on the operations base with a swarm, it looks like. Won't be enough to take it on that swarm, that's for sure. But I gotta give TmSp credit. They haven't given up yet. You think this new infantry hero Cassius is stronger than ranged Garrison based on your last review and seeing battles now? Hey, TmSp got one! TmSp got one! They managed 1. So 1 out of 6 isn't going to be enough to secure the win. Won't be able to bring it back, I don't think. Still holding out the 2-to-1 point difference. Do I think that Cassius is stronger than Rage? Cassius Boyd? Cassius Boyd is... Do I think it's better? I'm a little biased because I'm an infantry main. But because of how AoE is broken right now, Cassius Boyd might actually be better. You know, Cassius Boyd might actually be better with the way that AoE is broken right now. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. And again, consider me biased because I am an infantry main. But Cassius Boyd has, to me, has more potential just because of the AoE break. If AoE wasn't broken or changed, we might be talking different, but because AoE is able to be almost entirely ignored right now, I think Cassius Boyd is probably better. I think Goat is the winner of this Champions. They work together and they are the team. They know what is teamwork. Yeah, GOAT is going to be a good... Whoever fights GOAT in the last one is going to be a good one, because either way we look at it, all of these teams are amazing teams, right? Let's understand this, right? All teams, these last 4 teams, all fucking giants of a team. They're all amazing teams. They've all done incredible work to get to where they are, right? So these last 2 fights after today are going to be phenomenal. They're going to be incredible, right? So we know that. And that's going to be the best part about all of this, is that even when we look at these calibers, right, these fights, they're amazing. And they're going to be so much better than the average ones that you get in your normal Pompeii. So I'm excited for that, man. What's up, Donnie? Why is the AoE broken? Well, they have it. Z came into stream a little while ago and he kind of explained it. But basically, it's not targeting the rallies properly. So, like, normally the AoE would target the rallies and stuff first. But now it's targeting everybody. So, like, you can avoid all the AoE damage by spamming 1 troop marches into the AoE field.
Do you hear that? No? That's because it's behind you.
So, like, as it was explained to me, normally the garrison would choose the rallies first. It would prioritize the rallies with the AoE damage. You could spam 1 troop marches there, and that would mitigate some of it, right? But they changed it so that the AoE is not targeting the rallies first. It's targeting whoever is in the area, which means if you spam it with single troop marches, right, with just 1 troop marches, those 1 troop marches can take the entire AoE damage, and none of that AoE skill damage will hit the rally targets, right? So it'll only hit the troops around, not the rally march. And if your skill march is not hitting the rally march, you're going to lose. Right? If that damage is not on the rallies, you're going to lose. So AoE is either broken or changed. We don't know. They haven't made it very clear at all. Now GOAT is holding out and trying to step away a little bit farther here. They are going over and above the 2% or the double score here. We got 3 minutes for the canister still, though, folks. So, just to let you guys know, if you haven't gotten used to spamming 1 troops or set yourself up with a mass deploy of 1 troop marches, I'm going to suggest that you do that because they become very, very important for any AoE attacks on garrisons or rallies. Spamming 1 troop marches is super quintessential now. Somehow you feel all they're after. Is Neo finally gonna drop on this garrison? Come on, Neo! Holding out, holy shit. There it is. Finally, TmSp taking their operations base back. This is beautiful play here. TmSp finally getting control back on their side. Let's give it up for them, guys. They have been cracking it. They have been cracking it. Hey, what's up, dog? No worries, Chris. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Have yourself a great day. And again, if this is the first time you're here, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, fill the notification bell, and share this with your friends. These are 4 things that cost nothing but help promote the channel, help promote the group, and get the community growing. So if you can do that, I will be forever in your debt. Fine, I'll turn it down some more. God damn it. It's at 5 right now. My volume is at 5 right now. Hey, what's up, Evil Dragon? Arson has an 8.2 mil hero. GOAT will be the champions. Nope. Any idea when Infantry Collaboration Hero will launch? Probably at Worlds. I assume it'll launch at Worlds. Uh-oh. 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 no! Oh no! We got a problem, folks. Connectivity issues. What is this? It's not my internet. My internet's fine. My internet's fine. Are we kidding ourselves? Assholes. There we go. Now we got to fight for the canister. But again, Chevis, he's got it. No, Goat's got it. With a name I can't pronounce. It's on an Aaron. It's on an Aaron. We might get it dropped out before it gets there. Still being hit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Classic IGG. And Goat's going to get the third and final canister. Securing the win for Goat. Well done, Goat. With 14 minutes left on the clock, that score is insurmountable with what's left. Even if TmSp captured everything on the map, TmSp will not be able to overcome the 20,000 point difference. Give it up for Goat. They'll be going to the finals against the winner of DLLM versus TLNM tomorrow. So I hope you guys have had fun. Let's enjoy the last 13 minutes of this fight and give it up for Goat. Well done. Goats for Goat. Unbelievable, unbelievable fight, you guys. Goat put up the biggest fight TmSp tried. TmSp did everything that they could. And unfortunately just not able to step up to the insurmountable pressure of Goat. Give it up for TmSp though, folks. They did their absolute best, tried their best, held out where they could, put up one hell of a fight, but unfortunately just unable to come back and secure the needed targets that they had to. So, let's finish the last 13 minutes. I hope you guys are having fun. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, fill the notification bell, and share, and I'll be forever in your debt. Yeah, want to stream without a connection problems? IGG will give you an exclusive connection problem free pack for only $99 a week. Yeah, don't give them any ideas. Little do you know we're being charged for that region swap thing or the connectivity swap thing, you know what I mean? The thing that they just put in. It's medicine time. Still pushing on that operations base. Goat is not giving them any moment to breathe. Even with 12 minutes left on the clock, Goat is pushing incredibly hard, just trying to dominate the field. MVP will get 2K USD. Please show us ranking. MVP doesn't get 2K USD for this. They don't get that for this, just for the final fight, right? TmSp really tried, and I give them all credits, man. They came out and swung. They did their absolute best. I give them a ton of credit. You cannot say they didn't come out to play, you know what I mean? You want to see the rankings? Sure. So it's a toss-up here between Arson and this other gentleman. On this side, you've got this gentleman here. So it's going all to Goat. Goat's got 4 over a million. 5 over a million. That's rough. That's a rough experience. They've been trying, though. You can't say no, you know what I mean? Semifinal MVP gets a K? Really? I missed that. That's crazy. See, I don't understand. My wife was asking me the same thing. Why are they doing Glory League semifinals, then the Worlds, then the Glory League finals? It's so weird. The loser side gets their rewards. The winner just advance. According to General Whiskas, the loser gets their rewards. The winners just advance. Goat's still pushing, bringing TmSp and basically just sending them home. They've got that other operations base. Not much they can do outside of it. So 10 minutes left on the clock, folks. One last wave of small zombies will be enough just to send everybody home. Still dreaming for a Dark Seal Championship? Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, TmSp just trying to take out these small zombies, it looks like, for the extra little feather in their cap, but... Hey man, 20,000 points in the semifinals is pretty darn good. You know, 20,000 points in the final round or in the semifinals is pretty darn good. Legit drop shots. Thanks for subscribing and hitting that button. For some reason, we're not getting any of the sounds, and that's bothering me. There's normally sounds that go with those buttons, go with that goat, but it's not giving us the sounds. Stream Elements is not being good for us for some reason. Yep, DLLM just getting, not DLM, sorry, Goat getting the push, keeping TmSp at home. And so much so that they're now coming to start burning out people at home. 8 minutes left and they're starting to swarm at home now. Yeah, 8 minutes and they're starting to swarm at home now. Starting to take out people at their home, on their shelters. What a fight. 8.5 minutes, folks. And if you like what we're doing here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back and join us 6 days a week from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time as we enjoy Doomsday and other games and just living, man. Just living. And let's give it up one last time for TmSp. They really came out to swing. They really came out to try, and man, did they put up an effort. But Goat was just insurmountable today. Just insurmountable. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Everybody doing their best. Godson King, thank you very much for the jewels. Thank you very much for the jewels. Thank you very much for the jewels. Let's get some goats in chat for Godson King, please. Wonderful, wonderful. Arsenal will be the strongest player soon. He is crazy. There's a lot of crazy players in this game, and it's something I was talking about the other day in regards to Save Me, right? I mean, there's lots of players that are at that caliber now that, you know, like the only reason why Save Me was so big was because he had spent so much more than everybody else at the beginning, so he was so much stronger. But now as the accounts balance out, and as there's so many more metrics to balance, there's a lot of people that are at his level, right? And we're seeing that more, just like I was, pardon me, just like I was saying before. I finally just got my set to 6-9, and now we have sets up to 8-3. So it's like, shit, you know what I mean? The game continues to progress, and it's like, if you don't progress faster than the game, you get left behind. We have one guy with an 8.5 mil armament set on SLC. Very cool. By the way, hi guy, I was trying to make you angry. You were a good guy. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, okay? And I appreciate the troll. I appreciate the effort. Thanks a lot for showing up and being part of the crowd. I appreciate it. There's a guy from LL67, 138 million AOD power with Asian name, and he holds with honors Arson, Safe Me, Ares, Triple Rally, and Swarm. If I only had the money to become that powerful. Right, if only I had that relationship with money, right? But then again, if I had that relationship with money, would I invest in it or put it into a game? Probably not. I'd probably just give it away to other people. I'd go to like other Twitch streams with people with like one viewer and donate like 10 grand. You know what I mean? I'd be the worst billionaire. I would be the worst billionaire. I mean, I would be the best billionaire, but like in standards of billionaires, I'd be the worst. Because like billionaires hoard their wealth like fucking little goblins, like little gremlins. My money, my money, my money. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, I'd be giving that shit around. I play Magic. If I had that kind of money, I'd challenge Post Malone to a card game. Yeah, no shit, hey? What happened to TmSp? Are they getting burned? Yeah, they're starting to get burned at home now with 5 minutes left on the clock. Goat is pushing them at their helipads now. Well, that was rude. Arson is currently the strongest hero. But we can also understand, Coco, that 8.3 versus 8.2 isn't a big difference. Right? 8.3 million a set versus an 8.2 million set isn't going to be that big of a difference, right? Especially with every other balance metric that there is in the game. Right? With beasts and vehicles and everything else. Jen O'Brien, welcome to Bud Tenders. Oh my god, I gotta give you your toots. I gotta give you your toots. It didn't give you your toots, so I gotta give you your toots. You guys are just waiting for this. We gotta get the toots. I gotta get him his toots. So just give me a second. We got a second. Hold on. No, hold on. I gotta get him his toots. I gotta get him his toots. He is owed toots. He is owed his toots. Damn it. Here we go. Toots. Wait. Wait for it. Welcome to Bud Tenders, Jen O'Brien. I appreciate you very much. There are your toots. Those are the toots that you get every time you subscribe or gift a membership or anything like that. And they are annoying as hell during stream. So I hope you guys enjoy, because that's what we get out of that. Now, let's get back and make sure that we add the rest of our music here, because otherwise it's going to be quite silent, and I'm not a big fan of the silence. So let's go back here real quick while we continue the rest of the fights, and let's add some extra music here so that we can continue going with the stream. Now, thank you very much for hitting that. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Y'all are the best. The support is unreal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let's continue with this. Woo! Much better, much better, much better. Still pushing out at their home with 2 minutes left. Can you please check Santa's rating? Sure, let's take a look at Santa. 1.2. He's currently sitting in 6th. Currently sitting in 6th. Arson up here at 2 million. Yeah, Goat is just insurmountable. 2 minutes left on the clock. 220 points per minute. Not much they can do with those 400 points. Fast. 'Tis but a scratch. You want to see Arson's profile? It's just a maxed account. Now I gotta go find Arson. Hold on. It's just a maxed account. Yep, just a maxed account. That's how you see that. That's a maxed account if I've ever seen one. And we got more fights all around the home. All around the shelters. They're pressing for the last minute. Danny Lee's old account. Yeah, it's just a maxed account. No big deal, just a maxed account. Maxed equipment, maxed parts, maxed warehouse. No big deal. Maxed armament sets. Whose account was Arson before? I think it's Danny Lee. I think that's what we're hearing. It's Danny Lee's old account. That's what ABCXYZ just said. I have no idea. I don't know whose it was. Tops was in my AR. Apex level whale in G25 was hilarious. Oh, Leon, that sucks. Hey, Massimo, how you doing, buddy? Not matter how much you spend this game, it depends on teamwork. To a degree, Dillapan, but you'll learn very quickly it's more about money than it is about teamwork. It's far more about money and how strong your account is and how big your account is than it is on everything else. And with that, we've got MVP going to Arson, securing all the incubator points, most of those building points, and a massive amount of kills. 37 million troops healed out of TmSp. They were out to swing for the fences, folks. They really, really tried. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for today. So I want to give you guys a huge shout out. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, fill the notification bell, and share. Oh my God, and a $25 super chat coming in from Jed O'Brien. Let's get him the toots before we wrap up, folks. Holy shit. Goats in chat, please. Goats in chat for the massive $25 donation. Holy shit. Rip to headphone users. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much for that donation. But like I said, folks, if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, fill the notification bell, share with your friends, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next semifinals, which is set to be one hell of a fight. We are looking at DLLM, Delay No More, versus TLNM, The Last Nightmare. Set to be one hell of a fight, starting in exactly 23 hours from now. I hope you guys will join us then. But with that, love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.
Started with a spark in the middle of the night. Now the whole crew glowing in a neon light. Different walks of life, but we all found a lane. Roll through the highs, laugh through the pain. No ego in the chat, just respect them vibes. Everybody welcome when the smoke cloud rise. Win or lose, we're still one team, building something bigger than it ever could seem. Hands up if you came for the energy. Stay because the family feels like destiny. No matter where you're from, you're home tonight. One community, one flame, one light. Get lifted higher than the skyline. Good vibes only, every single timeline. Raise your cups, raise your voices, let it fly. We're the people keeping hope alive. Get lifted, never coming down. Positive energy shaking up the town. When the high guy calls, everybody rise. We're more than a stream, this is where we thrive. Electric teeth don't slide like a this is where we thrive. Late night sessions, memes on repeat. Every new follower gets love when they speak. We're making memories, one laugh at a time, turning ordinary moments into something divine. Controllers clicking, music in the air. No one standing alone when the squad is here. Dream a little bigger, let your worries fade. This is the home that the community made. Light another dream, let the doubts all fade. Every single moment is a memory made. Side by side until the credits roll. Different hearts but a single soul. Get lifted higher every day, spreading good vibes in our own crazy way. If you're looking for a place where you belong, welcome home, come sing along. Get lifted one more time tonight. Smoke in the air and the future feels bright. This isn't just a name on another screen. This the high God, dreamily living the dream. Get lifted higher than the skyline.